Hi everyone, welcome back to another Cut Up with Chris. Going for a shave with a new brush and a new razor. I may have to change the razor out, I'm about to find out. But anyway, let's get stuck in. Just had a shower, haven't chucked the shirt on because I'm knackered and I can't be arsed. Just to be blunt. I've been waiting on both the two brushes and this razor coming for quite a while. This brush I got for an amazing price. I got the handle for a great price. Got the knot. The knot is well priced anyway. I'm not sure what it is exactly, but it's about $30 for the knot. But anyway, I'm going to use one of my favourites, Wickham 1912 Classic 24. Now I've got pretty much every light on in the bathroom. I don't know what the lighting's going to be like. It might be too bright, it might not. I'm just going to test it out, see if I can edit it a bit, make it a bit better, and just see what it looks like overall. So, comes in a white tub like that, looks like that, it's hardly been used, and smells phenomenal. If you want a scent pretty much identical to Creed Aventus, this stuff is almost spot on, and I mean spot on. I have the Creed Aventus through there, and when I sniff the lid of the Creed Aventus and the soap, it's like they made it for Creed, or Creed made this. You know, it's really good. Right, the brush. Soaking in here. Now I've come across almost an issue. It just fits inside this mug, the knot. You'll see how big this knot is in a minute. Now, the water that's in this knot is phenomenal. So I'm just going to hold this up so you can see. So that's a full squeeze, 3 shakes, and the knot looks phenomenal. I don't know, like I say, I don't know whether that's too bright. Let me have a look. I don't know whether that looks better or not. I think there's a chance that it does. So I might stick with it like this. This is what I usually have. I think the lighting looks pretty good. But the handle is absolutely stunning. And as you can see, the Whiskers logo on the bottom. It's got the flutes around the side. 2, 4, 6, 8 of them. I'm a man of odd numbers, but I'm going to let this one go. I've lathered it once with Derby, or Derby as I call it. It made an amazing lather with Derby, which I was really surprised about. But it's got a little bit of funk. It's not as strong as it was in the 24mm. The 24mm stunk. This one doesn't. Now, one thing to bear in mind, this knot is massive. Absolutely enormous. The glue bump on it is quite high. The glue bump is up, sort of starts around about there at the top of my finger. Hope you can see that. So we'll see how it goes. I've lathered it in my hand, made an amazing lather with it. Let's just see how it goes with the soap. So straight into the Wickham Classic 24. The scent on this soap's phenomenal. I just wanted to use a soap first time with it that I trust, I know how good it is, so that I'm not actually having a tough time getting a lather going. And I haven't used Classic 24, I think since my anniversary, so I'm really looking forward to this. Just going to dip the tips. As you can see, it just whips up an amazing lather straight away. A lot of backbone. Just tremendous amount of density. It's a very, very dense knot. I would say it's probably denser than anything I've used. I mean, as you can see, it's even with all the soap in there, it's still really, really dense. Right, brush is loaded. Wet the face. Now I had a bit of a, well, no, I didn't have a bit of, I had a very average shave yesterday using the Habon Man Euphros Dama de Noche, which I think is jasmine flower or something. Really reactive with my skin down here. You can probably see it's still a bit red. Now I'm using a razor here which I believe is going to be quite efficient, very efficient compared to what I'm used to lately. This knot's massive. Oh, the scrub's brilliant. No scritch at all, none, but phenomenal scrub. This needs a lot of water. So basically what happened with this brush, Ivy Chapel bought the brush from Old Whiskers with a golden nib 30mm knot, which unfortunately started shedding pretty much straight away and never stopped. So instead of having it sent to have it re-knotted, he just had a go at it himself, and the knot one. I'm actually quite excited using this on my head as well because it's a really big knot. Like you see, it's just phenomenal. Good old Wickham. Smells phenomenal. It's a great lather. I mean, that's a lovely lather. It's very thick. And the brush is just caked. Right, razor, the Muhle R96, the Rocca. It's a full stainless steel razor, 3-piece, hollow handle. This is actually metal here that's been painted black. And I've got brand new Gillette Nasset blade in there. So let's just see how we go. It's definitely an aggressive razor. I did try a little bit dry just to see how it felt. Alright, those first few strokes, I can feel the blade. It's nothing like the R41. My first hair loss. Now you have to be reminded this is a 1 day's growth. Feedback's phenomenal. It looks great. I didn't think I'd like the handle. I thought it was going to be far too long, but it's not. It's really nice in the hand. This is really smooth. I was a bit worried. I watched Frit and Chip shaving. Mark was really struggling with this razor, and I don't know whether he's given up yet. I can tell you right now, for me, this is phenomenal. This is so smooth. I can just feel the blade. It's not like the R41 where you feel it and it's like, oh, I need to be careful here. It's not like that at all. It's really smooth. Actually sounds quite similar to the MG90. It's got quite a light ping sort of sound. It's not a in your face raspy stainless steel sort of sound, even though this is a stainless razor. Well, for a first pass, that was pretty exceptional. I mean, the proof is going to be in the post shave, how much irritation I get. first time using it, that was really smooth. The Nasset blades are sharp, but they are smooth. They're not like a feather blade where you get that sort of roughness with them. I'm a bit worried about using this any soap at the moment because I had such a reaction yesterday. Now this knot is going to take me some time to get used to because it's so big. You really need to load enough soap in it. But that'll be enough. Pass number 2 across the grain. Well, I thought I would need 3 passes, but I don't. So 2 pass shave, 1 day's growth, and I'm super close. Now I've got a bit of redness down here. I could actually feel the soap not irritating me, but on top of my irritated skin from yesterday, so I didn't want to keep putting the soap on, so I think that's plenty. I mean, I'm really close. Post shave feel with Wickham soap's lovely as well. And herb, absolutely amazing post shave balm. Put a little bit of this on. This will give me some good feedback as well. It tends to give a nice burn as well. just want to start repairing the skin. Yeah, so like I say, there's a good bit of bow in there, so it definitely irritated my skin beyond anything of a mild razor that I would use normally. But a couple of little weepers here, a couple down here, and other than that, that was really smooth, like exceptionally smooth. It'd be interesting to try it with a milder razor blade, something a little bit less sharp. But this blade for me is, you get the best of both worlds. It's sharp, but it's also smooth. So I might try something like a Persona Med Prep or a Persona Lab Blue, something like that, just to mix it up a little bit and see what the different feel like with different blades. But I certainly don't get a rough shave from it. So the soap was Wickham 1912 Classic 24. The brush, I'm actually going to keep the soap in because I'm going to do a head shave straight after this with this brush, stuff it. It's the 30mm Maggard 2-band finest in the Whiskers handle. It's just stunning, it really is phenomenal. And a bargain price as well, I can't grumble, really happy. The razor was the Muhle Rocca, the R96, with the black hollow stainless handle. All stainless head, everything's stainless on here. And it's a beautifully built razor, it's really nice. Fit and finish is nice, it's a little bit off just here. Just a little bit off in the manufacture of it. But other than that, it's well built, it looks beautiful, it's really nice. It's probably the nicest looking razor that I've got in the den now. Definitely, very nice. And like I say, I've got a pretty good shave. I've got a little weepers there, I've got one there, I've got one there. But I have to take into account that I have not been using efficient razors for quite some time now, so I'm sticking to milder razors because I'm everyday shaving. So this is probably going to be a razor that I'll whip out after a few days growth when I'm actually in the job and working all the time. I may send this over to Spencer as well so he can have a little play with it and see what he thinks. But other than that, you guys stay safe, drive safe, don't drink and drive. And I'll pop the link down below for Ray Restores, who actually popped the knot into that brush. You can head over there. Everyone knows about Wolf Whiskers generally. If you don't, send me a message and I'll flick you Wolf Whiskers link as well to get on their site. And yeah, stay safe, drive safe, don't drink and drive. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Cheers.